Now we start with the first session of today, lecture demonstration about Shri Khol instrument by Shri Sadachari Das.
Embark on a journey of Shikhol and rich history of classical music. I am your host Anu Agrawal, and we are having Mr. Sadachari Das here who will throw light on different aspects of Shikhol. But before that, I want to brief about Sadachari Das sir. Sadachari Das sir, who is a director of Sadachari Music Academy, has been honored to study under the deep guidance of Guru Parampara and had the privilege to train under Guru Pandit Nitai Das, who is a disciple of Pandit Chaturlal. And he is from different gharanas for Vishnupur Gharana for Pakhwas, Banaras and Farukabad Gharana for Tabla, and Ranihati and Garanhati Gharana for Shrikol. As such, Sadachari sir also got all these skills from a variety of gharanas. Sadachari sir started learning from very early age. He was very inquisitive about Shrikol. Even he is not from music background, but the sound of Shrikol attracted him. With the wish to learning, anyhow, he came to Pandit Nitai Das. That time, he was living in ISKCON Delhi as full time, and that time it was very difficult to search the teacher in this field. After learning for about 10 years, his guru guided him to learn tabla. To learn literature and discipline of music field, he started learning tabla as it was helpful in preaching Shikho learning too. Then after around 2 years, he started learning the vocal aspects too. He completed his Visharad in music from Prague University. Along with learning, he started teaching at very early stage. Although he faced many challenges, but his zeal to learn was so strong that no challenges could stop him. As he faced many challenges in his life, now he is dedicated to impart teachings to all who are suffering from various issues, whether it is financial, family, or others. Only the thing required is the passion for learning. Many examples you will see here today. Besides all this, he is an author too. Till now, he has completed with 2 books, more are in waiting list. Till now, he has given countless performances with his organization like ISKCON, Art of Living, uh, Bal Bhavan Delhi, etc. So now we will start with the basic question. Hello, sir.
Namaste.
So I want to ask you a very basic question. What is Mridanga exactly?
The first question, Mridanga. Mridanga has two words. So, in these two words, there is Mrit. Mrit means in Sanskrit the clay, and Anga means the body. So, these two words consist Mridanga, and the derivative meaning of Mridanga follows, which is made up of the clay. And this drum comes from the Indian states of West Bengal.
One more common terminology is there, that is Shikol. So what is the difference between Mridanga and Shikol?
In a percussion field, we find mridanga is a common word. So in mridanga, there can be many kinds of mridanga. For an example, if you see in the North India, there is a pakhwaj. So it is also known as mridang. And if you see in Manipuri, they also say Manipur mridanga. And if we go to Jharkhand side or Chhattisgarh side, we will find one percussion madal. That is also made up of the clay. So it also comes under the mridang. So our today's subject matter is based on Shri Khol, which you are seeing. This also comes under mridanga. So Shri Khols reminds us of two basic Bengali words. One is khola and one is khol. So khola means it is open from the inside, openly from the horizontal side, from the both the sides. That's why it is khola. And the khol means which is covered with the straps of the flat skins made up of the cow skin of the cow. So the word we say Shri Khol. The Shri is the proper word to give a respect to this sacred percussion. That's why we say Shri Khol.
Okay, so you are having a Mridanga. Can you please tell us the basic structure of Mridanga? What is the basic structure of
So
Shikol?
you see in the length it is of 21 to 22 inches in the length, and the body of sheik hole is made up of the soft clay, and first of all it is dried in the sunlight, and thereafter it is burnt in a special concept that uh, with a view to make it harder, so that it can be protected from the easy breakage. So and the next is that if we'll see the smaller side, the smaller side size is of 3 to 5 inches, um, and it gives the high pitch metallic sound. You see, from the bigger side, if you'll see, it is made up of the, in a diameter, it is made up of the 6 to 8 inches, and it gives the lower bass sound like that. And both the sounds forms an octave. It follows the octave sound. So the next, Shri Khol, what was the question?
It's his parts, basically.
Huh.
Can you define its
Yes,
parts?
and then you will see this side is known as Kinar, and then the Maidan, and this is Maidan, this is Gajra, this is Kinar, and this is Maidan, and this is Syai. So Syai is made up of the mud and the rice dust, which is different from the tabla side. Tabla side is not made of like that.
Okay, would you like to tell us about its origin, how it was originated?
Mridanga, if we talk about the origination, we find many clues from the scriptures and from the Vedas. Uh, and we will see in the Shrimad Bhagavatam and in many other scriptures we find, and in different yugas, it was used in the forms of different Mridanga. If you read Ramayana also, you will find the clues. If you will see the Shrimad Bhagavatam or some other scriptures, you will find the clues. So there was many other Mridanga is coming from the many different yugas, and the it this instrument gets the highlighted by the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mission. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there, then this Mridanga was come to light. And if we read about the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Shri Krishna himself. If we read various scriptures and Vedas and Puranas, in various Puranas about Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they have described it as a Lord Krishna himself.
So what I am getting, like, it has been in different yugas, but in this yuga it was revealed again by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
Yes.
as it. Okay, as you are saying, it is described in the Purans, means in our scriptures. So does it mean it has any sanctity?
Yes, there are many points. The first I will say, it is made up of the earth. So earth, we have mentioned that it is a one element from the human body, and is also mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, is the main scripture nowadays. So that is the first point. If you talk the second point, if you will count this ghata, these are the ghat, 1, 2, 3, like that, you will find 32 ghats. So 32 ghats represents the 32 varnas of Mahamantra. The Mahamantra Hare Krishna, which we sang in the during the Ganpati Vandana, if we sing Hare Krishna, so it will be 32. So it represents 32. And including its rope, it becomes 33. So these 33 is the representation of the 33 demigods, demigods according to the Hindu religion. And if you talk about the Vaishnav community, they worship him as a Lord Balaramji. Lord Balaramji was the elder brother of Krishna, and this is also we have clues in the Puranas and everything. And the Lord Balaramji is the Adi Guru. So whatever knowledge is coming, we worship the Mirdang as a Balaramji, and we worship it as a Lord himself. And the community of Vaishnav, the smaller side, they worship, they says, it sounds from the Nityanand Prabhu. Nityanand Prabhu is the elder brother of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The bigger sound comes from the Gadadhar Pandit. Gadadhar Pandit was one of the Panchatattva, who was the main. And the last, but not the least, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, he has given this percussion to accompany with the kirtan, bhajans, chanting, singing, dancing. And the main thing is that this is the percussion which we can perform while sitting also, while walking also, while dancing also. None of other percussions is very difficult to do all these things. And the last is that any other percussions can hardly create devotional atmosphere with the Mahamantra Kirtan.
As it has many specialty, then what can be reason behind that it is lagging behind other classical instrument? So give me some of the reasons.
So when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there on the earth, it was very high profile instrument and there was many branches and sub branches. If you read the scripture based on Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the scripture is known as Sri Chaitanya Charitamrit and it is divided into three parts: Adi Leela, Madhya Leela, Antya Leela. In Adi Leela you will find there was many branches and sub branches of the kirtan and there were many players, exponents, the stalwart gurus was there. It was spreading. At the other end, the Mughals was demolishing the Hindu religion. So it get affected. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was there, it was not affected so much. But as soon as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disappeared from this earth, the Mughals especially, they started to demolish our temple and the deities, the instruments and all these things. And tabla went up because they was promoting in their um, what we call
In their code, they were
yeah, in their
promoting.
codes. So in their codes they was so tabla went like that up, and though the artists those was there, the Muslims were converting their religions into the Muslims, and those who accepted they was serving in their courts, and those who did not accept they was supposed to kill, and in this way the artist was scattered here and there. Till now also, if you will see, the Shri Khol is among the semi-literate, illiterate, rather the economic backward peoples. The peoples, those who don't have so much to improvise the Shri Khol knowledge, and the old gurus, they was busy in their livelihood, so they could not bring to the enlightened people, the rich society of the society. So in this way, Shikhol came down and tabla went up like that.
Means what I am getting during the Mughal Empire, as Shikhol was most of the stalwarts who were playing Shikhol, they were from spiritual background, so they were demolished by the Mughal emperors, and that's why it lagged behind.
Yes.
Okay. So now I will come to the point about his literature. What we are saying that it has all literature associated with it. So I will come to that point. Like other percussion instruments, like if I talk about the tabla, it has its own language. Pakwas has its own language. Initially, tabla borrowed the language of Pakwas, but gradually it develops its own language. So does Shikol has its own language, own syllables, or it has borrowed from other percussion instrument?
Of course, Shikhol have its own language. So now we will talk about the literature and the language of the Shikhol. So now, if you see from the smaller side, the basic word comes na, ta, ta. From the bigger side, we find the words ge, ghe, khe. And when we strike both hands, the word comes ja, jha. By the combination of these 8 basic words, we have many other words, but these are the basic 8 words. So the saral bol comes, that is ja a ghenna, ja ja ghenna, ta a kheta, ta ta kheta. So in this way we see there is open sound and there is closed sound also. So open sound is known as in Shikhol line Guru portion, and the closed sound it is known as Laghu portion. After this level we comes to this Hatuti. Hatuti means Hatuti is a word in Bengali. So Hat means hands, Uti means to prepare. They are different kinds of things. So Tere kheta jere ghena. Before we saw that was very plain head, the soft, very plain hand pose. Now we are trying to wrist, movements of the wrist. Tere kheta jere gena. Now we have given this name Saral Hatuti. Now the question comes, why Saral? The word Saral. Because the Saral means this kind of language we also find in other percussions. For example, in tabla we say the same syllable as tita kita or tira kita. So So we here in Shikhol we say tere kheta. Let us see the next examples. Kheta ta ki tere kheta. In tabla we say kitta takatita kita. So that's why we have given this saral hatuti. Now if you go to the next level, comes original hatuti. Original means both are the hatutis. Original means this language will not found in the other percussions. Jha, ghintete ghena, jha, ghintete ghena, jha, ghena. And when the sound goes fast, ja guru guru, ja guru guru, ja guru, ja guru guru, ja guru guru, ja guru. So these sounds are there. This is a pure language of Shikhol. Now, if we see the opposite movements of the wrist, ghenne tere geda, ghenne tere geda, tere gene, ghenne tere geda, ghenne tere geda, tere gene. And when it gets fast, how it sounds? Like that. So in this way we see the open hatutis are also there. This language you will not find the pronunciation in the other percussions. So language is there. The next standard comes, we go to bandish bol. Bandish bol means which are coming from the guru to shishya. So the bandish bol are of three categories. So the first categories we can divide into two parts. First of all, bandish bol, very plain hand. Jha kheta ghi kheta ghena kheta 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 ta kheta khi kheta khena kheta kheta kheta. So the next bandish bol comes movements of the hands. Dho keta dhiya dadhiya kirtak tere keta ta keta teya tateya kirtak tere keta dadhiya kirtak tere keta jakat dadhiya kirtak tere keta jakat dadhiya kirtak tere keta ja. So the next category comes ek hati bandish bol. Ek hati means just to play with one hands, either with this or either with this. An example I will say tat tene nat tene tene tat tene tene tatene tene tatene tene tatene 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 tene tatene tatin tatene tene tatene tatin tatene tene tatene tat. So we see in tabla also we will find ek hati bol. Now the next is that we will find the third category is the do hati bol. Do hati means this hand will go to this side or this hand will come to this side. Takranta katagadigana takagena kita draginta draginta kita ja draginta kita ja draginta kita ja. So in this way we see bandish bols are there in different categories. Now these was all open sounds bol. Now the next level comes chutkula form. Chutkula forms means in tabla we say the closed bowls are there, everything in dagga and the fingerings. So the basic words for the chutkula forms from the smaller side tat tin. From the bigger side ge, ge, ge. And when both the hands goes dhat, dhin. And then the chutkula forms dhinne, nate, nade, dade, dhinne, nate, nade, dade. Dhagitene, takatene, takatene, nagedena, dhagitene, takatene, takatene, nagedena. Dinidha, tinita, tinitaka, dinida. Dik dada, dik dada, dik dada, dik dada. Jha trikar tak jini jini tak tini tini ta trikar tak jini jini tak jini jini. So in this way we see different kinds of chutkulas can be played in the Shikhol also. The language is there. And now the next comes the fingering sorts of bowl. Dade ne dene dade ne dade ne dene dade ne tate ne tene tate ne tate ne tene tate ne. So everything is there. Palm bowls are there, open bowls are there, the chatul vadya is there, fingering works are there, trikat bass is there, everything is there. Now the next level, yes, finished I think so. This
Okay, so my next question is also related to this only. Now I want to know about the tals. Do you play the tals of other instruments on the shrikhol, or does it have its own tals?
Good question. So Shri Khol also have their own tals. As in tabla we see teen tal 16 beat cycle. In Shri Khol 16 beat cycle das para tal, it is known as das para. Kheta takhi tak dei a dha ge da ge ne ta te ta a. So in this way we see 16-bit cycle tal is there. Now in tabla we see ek tal is there. In the 12th cycle we have lofa tal. Ja gi ja gi na ta ki ta ki ta. Now we have talked with the same cycle of the tal. The next we see the similar tal. If we go in the advanced level, we find in tabla Ada Char tal is there. Ada Char tal follows 14-bit cycle, and in Shikhol we have 14-bit cycle Kata Das Kushi. The tali khali is the same. If you'll see carefully, the theka comes dhin tereketa dhi na tu na katta tereketa di na, and the Shikhol tal is the Kata Das Kushi. Ja gud jagina te ta kheta ta kheta ta gud tat ta kheta ja jena ja. Some other tals, if you'll take dhamar tal, this is, I'm not talking about the division, but the chals, the rhythms are the same. How? Ta dita dha gatita tita ta. In tabla we find Deep Chandi. Dha din, dha da tin, ta tin, dha da din. In Shikhol, similar tal is there, do thuki. The theka is dhei ya ta gur ta tak. So everything is there. Similar tals are there, the cycles are there. Yes.
A quick question came in my mind, like your students are playing the tabla's tal on shrikhol. Is vice versa possible? Means can shrikhol tals be played on other percussion instruments like tabla?
So Shri Khol have specially two qualities that very rare of them they knows. The first quality of Shri Khol is that although it is tuned in a particular scale, but you can accompany with any singer, still it does not sound untuned. That is the first quality. The other percussions, tabla or other, you have to tune. Otherwise, sorry. झपताल मृदंग की लैंग्वेज में है. हाँ. नहीं, मृदंग की लैंग्वेज में है झपताल भी है. विलंबित झपताल धेया धेई धेई तिटकिट तेया धेई धेई खिड़क दे गिटा धेई some. So like that, many tals are there. Improvisation is going on by everything is done by my Guruji, Pandit Nitai Das ji. So I am just the servant of his. I am putting the message forward. So where were we?
About the tals, we were describing like vice versa is possible. Can shrikhol tals be played on the tabla
So
or other
I have
instrument?
mentioned the first quality of the Shri Khol. The second quality is that the bowls can be easily played, others percussion bowls can be easily played in Shri Khol, but the language of Shri Khol is very difficult to play in the other tals. For an example, I will take the kaida of tabla. Dhagi na dha tirkar dhagi na dha tirkar taki na ta tirkar taki tirkar dhagi na dha tirkar. This is pure language from the tabla. Rela dha tirkar tak dha tirkar tak tirkar dha tirkar tak tirkar ta tirkar tak ta tirkar tak tirkar dha tirkar tak tirkar. It can play it very easily. But now the language of Shikhol, da dini dere geta dere geta ghine nere ghine nao tere geta tik tak tere geta. Very difficult to play in the other percussions. So that is the rare quality of Shikhol.
There are different categories like Khayalang, Drupadang, and Carnatic music. So, to which category it belongs?
So this field belongs under the Kirtanang. Now if we talk about Kirtanang, there are three pillars of Kirtan. The very first is that Lila Kirtan. Lila Kirtan, from the word itself, it says Lila means the pastimes, Kirtan means Kirtan. So Lila Kirtan. Lila Kirtan is that we are taking some particular pastimes of Radha Krishna, and the artists are performing it in the lecture form and in this musical form. They are singing in the various ragas, they are performing in various talas, and they are introducing the some particular pastimes. That is called Leela Kirtan. Nowadays, Leela Kirtan is very rare to be found. We can see in the rural areas, but it is very difficult to find in urban cities because people have lost their, we have changed
Interest.
our tendency, we have lost our patience. So artists has also not taking interest so much. Next comes Padavli Kirtan. Padavli Kirtan is a brief introduction of Leela Kirtan, where the Leela Kirtan goes for 2 hours or 4 hours like in movie, and Padavli Kirtan comes for the 30 minutes or 20 to 40 minutes like that. They introduct in the brief and with the shlokas and everything. Same in musical form, but in a short. Uh, the third category is the Nama Kirtan. Nama Kirtan basically this Nama Kirtan was stressed especially by the Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stressed this Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now we see each and every corner in the world, peoples are accepting the Nama Kirtan, and it is very easy. We can take on any folk tune songs, whether it is South Indian or North Indian, Bollywood songs. This is very, but there are pure tals also that we are forgetting. So today I am going to introduce a small tal that is known as Som tal. So Som tal is of 14 beats, and um, it follows with the Tali, Kushi and Jod. So Tali, Kushi, Jod. Tali is the Tali in the every field we find. Kushi we count like that, forward, backward or downstep like that, and Jod comes together. We see like that Jod comes together. So as in tabla we see how they count dha, gi, na, ti, na, ka, dhi, na, dha, tali and khali, 8-beat cycle. Similarly, we go to Carnatic music field. They Adi Tali is the famous. How they count, everyone knows. Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In Kirtanang, how we count? The 14th cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1. So this is the cycle of the Somtal. I am not a singer, but I will sing a tune of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and these players will play a few rounds. Somtal is not meant for the from the singer point of view, the vocal, but it is meant from the rhythmic point of view, where the percussionist, the Shikhol player, can show his the skills. Whatever he have learnt, he can show the skills. So we are not going to take the whole, just a glimpse of the Somtal, and the sum follows the second Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare is the sum. So what is the tune? And they will play 3-4 steps, that is known as Katan. We can perform many things hour and hour, but for a glimpse. So the tunes follows Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, O Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, O Ramo, Ramo, O Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, O Krishna, Krishna, O Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ramo, O Ramo, Ramo, O Hare, Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, O Hare, Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, O Ramo, Ramo, O Hare, Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, O Krishna, Krishna, O Hare, Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ramo, O Ramo, Ramo, O Hare, Hare, Hare Krishna, Ha. So in this way, Som Tal goes. There are many other tals. Tevar tal is there, Bada Daskushi, Madhyam Daskushi, many tals are there which we are not finding that artists are presenting. Nowadays we are only stick to the Kehrwa and the Dadra. That's all. So
So my next question is about its gharanas. To which gharana it belongs?
as we find six main gharanas are there in the tabla line. In Shikhol line, there are four main gharanas, namely Garan Hati Gharana, Rani Hati Gharana, the Mainidal Gharana, Manohar Shahi Gharana. So these are the four gharanas, and these four gharanas stands for the different reasons. Some of them they stand for the chatkula, some of them they are famous for the dohati, some of they are for the fingering works or the namala. We will discuss later on what namala is there. So different gharanas stand for the different.
Okay, so basically you were saying that it is made up of clay. So does we have any other type of shikul also? What are the types of the shikul?
Hmm. We find other types of shikol also. As seeing the circumstances, there are other kinds of shikol also. As this is made up of clay, suppose my kid want to learn mirdanga, the shikol, I mean. So we have to take very precautions. So what I will do, I will not go with this with the kid. I will go with the brass mirdanga, the fiber one, so that it cannot be break. At least the his learning point. When he will get to valuable this instrument, then I will give him the khol, like that. So that's why in foreign countries also we see there are waterproof mirdanga. The Sankirtan goes, waterproof mirdangas are also there, shake hole.
Like Madhur Mridanga sir, I
Yeah,
know it is.
sir, the researcher, our great researcher, sir is there. He knows
Hmm.
very well, and he have. Yes,
Madhur
you
Mridanga.
have done very good job, and he the Madhur Mirdanga is the franchisee of. Yeah, if I'm. He is the owner, I know. Yes, so he is the Madhur Mirdanga's owner. Yeah.
Okay. So can we have the name of some famous exponents in this field?
Mm. So my Guruji Shri Pandit Nitai Das was having four gurus. The very first guru was his uncle, real uncle, Govindas. So Govindas uncle ji, Pandit Govindas uncle ji, was renowned in the pakhwaj, the tabla, and the shrikol, of course. In childhood only, my Guruji was an expert in all these things. So, and later on, Guruji was having guidance from other gurus like late Jyoti Das ji, late Gaur Gopal Mitra Thakur ji, and late Pandit Vaidyanath ji. So in this way, and when he was serving in the government in the Delhi, he found the famous tabla player who was the Pandit Chatulal ji, late Pandit Chatulal ji. He is known as to be tabla lizard something. Yeah, he was his disciple, and he was serving in the government service. When the lunch time was there, there was the guru was calling. He was the in charge of the radio station, and the Guruji was teaching on the radio station itself to my guru, and this was some pastimes of my guru, like
Very
that.
nice.
All four Gharanas. These four all gurus was from different four Gharanas.
Your guru.
Yeah,
Your
my
guru.
guru.
Okay.
Yes, yes. he has the all essence of the four gharanas like that.
So now, will you give us some tips to how to maintain for its care and maintenance in brief?
So to take the percussions care, we have to avoid from the moisture size and the water, and always we have to give in the sunlight. All these things. Sunlight is most important thing.
Hmm.
So these are some few basic points.
Okay. So, what is the mission of your academy? Why are you are working with Shrikhol? Basically, can you brief in 2 or 3 lines?
The mission of the academy is to revive this great culture, rarest culture of India, which we have forgotten. So we are reviving this, and we are preserving the knowledge, and thereafter we have to propagate this knowledge. In case we don't do these things, so it will be completely washed away from the our eyes. So the mission is that to we are contacting to the advanced gurus, and we are contacting from West Bengal. We are taking their guidance, and to give to the next generation the rarest culture of this India. If we will not do this, this will be completely whatever I have spoken today of the Somtal and all these things. You will get rarely from the other percussions, and rare other gurus are also working in their field, respective fields. We have Hare Krishna Haldarji from West Bengal. His daughter is also teaching,
Teaching.
yeah, and performing various platforms. Guruji's friend, the Pandit Gopal Barmanji, yeah, many others. I'm sorry, I'm not aware of them. I know the NRIs also, foreigners also.
Hmm.
My friends are there, and they are also very. They are doing great job on their levels. So all these things are being. Everyone is working on their level.
Hmm. Means now it is in a vulnerable condition, and if we will not work about that, if we will not think about it, soon it will be extinct. So for that sake, we are doing work on this art,
It is a
and
good sign that these youths are
youngsters
taking,
are.
yeah, youngsters are taking part, and they are learning seriously. And if they learn seriously, they are taking vow also to spread this knowledge. That is the great.
And for that sake only, we are having students from all around the world,
Yes.
from different countries, so that they can spread this charm of Shikhor around the globe.
Hmm.
So for that sake, our Guru Pandit Nitai Das, he has written these 2 books in the Sri Khol field, in which he collected the knowledge from various areas, and he mentioned all this in these books. And on the basis of these books, by taking guidance from these books, we have written our own book based on our curriculum.
These are both languages, Hindi and English.
Yes, it is in both languages, Hindi and English, we are having. And yes, the Shikol exponents which are living in the rural areas,
So
they are in very worst condition. Once we talk to them, even they don't have any recognition, and financially they are challenged, and no one is helping them out. So our future goal, we are thinking for them so that we can invite them. Even the people don't know where is Delhi, where is Bangalore. They think that for that we need to get passport, so they are in that condition. Even they are having very vast knowledge about. So we are thinking for that, so we can invite them and give them chance so that people can recognize them.
so our book can inaugurate by the chief guest right
After one,
now. Now only.
after one, he was saying an evening session. So I would like to request to play any 16-beat cycle for a few minutes if it is possible.
Okay.
So my last question, is this a last stage or do you have anything higher from that?
Hmm. Very difficult question. So this is not the higher stage actually. When we learn from a proper guru, the guru teaches us from the basic word till the all the variations of the fingering sorts and the all movements of the and different kinds of words. And when we are learning in different talas, in different cycles, and then we start to perform solo performances in different cycles. But apart from this, a guru teaches how to speak from your hand. This is the this is away from a commoners. This is very rare to be found. Some gurus are teaching. There are in the tabla line. There are many specialists from the Banaras Gharana. The Pandit Kishan Maharaj ji, he was playing Gananam, Ganapati, Lambodara, all these things. So this is the teaching, and this comes only by the devotion. If you have devotion for your guru, for your lordships, and for your everything, it is not possible if you have not experience and the perception, all these things. So we needed all these things. Then only we can produce how to speak each and every word. As I am talking, each and word can be speak from Mirdanga or from the tabla also, from the prakhwaj also, various whatever you are learning. So in the Sheikh Hole field, it is known as Nam Mala. So these two words are Nam Mala. Nam means the Nam, which we can understand as the Sanskrit shloka also, or the any Ganesh ji names, or the Lord Krishna names, whatever to whomever you are worshipping. So in this way, Nam means you are taking some Nam and you are performing, and Mala means the garland you are offering at the lotus feet to please your lordship. So I will try to perform a Rasa Leela today on the Shri Khol, and I will start from Guru Pranam Mantra, Ganesh ji, because until and unless their blessings are not there, we cannot perform. And the Nam Matma, and we will slowly switch to the Rasa Leela. So the Pranam Mantra is Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So this is the Guru Pranam Mantra. Next we see the Ganesh Vandana. Vakratunda Mahakaya, Vakratunda Mahakaya, Surya Koti Samaprabha, Surya Koti Samaprabha, Nirvignam Kurume Deva, Nirvignam Kurume Deva, Sarvakareshu Sarvada, Vaktratunda Mahakaya, Surya Koti Samaprabha, Nirvignam Kurume Deva, Sarvakareshu Sarvada. This is the Ganesh Vandana. Next, as we are devotee, belongs from the Vaishnava sect, we worship the Nama Sankirtan. The shloka is Harer Nama, Harer Nama, Harer Nama Aiva Kevalam. Kalau Nasteva, 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 Gatir Anyatha. So in this way, we see different kinds of shlokas can be produced. Kau Kau Krishna Kau, Kau Kau Krishna Kau. Kau Kau Krishna Kau, Kau Kau Krishna Kau. Krishna Kau, Krishna Kau, Krishna Kau, Krishna Kau. Now Mirdang will speak. Mridanga Bhajana Bhajata Ghana Ghana. Mridanga Bhajana Bhajata Ghana Ghana. Ghana Ghana Bhajata Mirdang. Kau Kau Krishna Kau, Kau Kau Krishna Kau. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava Rakshamam, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Pahimam. Bolo bolo Radha Krishna, bolo Radha Krishna. Now slowly we will enter to the Rasa Leela. So the first comes dirigidram drum, dirigidram drum, dirigidram, 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 dirigidram. Theita, 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 theita. And then we are we are praying for our mind. Where to go? Ja ja man, ja ja man, ja ja man, ja ja. मानस नयन युगल मूर्ति दर्शन करी आजा मन जा जा तू जा जा तू जा 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 मन जा जा मन जा जा मन जा जा मानस नयन युगल मूर्ति दर्शन करी आजा मन जा जा तू जा जा तू जा जा. Here on we will perform धीरट रट नित्य धाम सखी गनमलि मधुरि गान कर धर धरि कर यतन किशोरी संग किशोरी जन ताता कर ताल बाजे तातिनी तिनी तातिनी ता क्रांत किट धा क्रांत किट धा क्रांत किट धा. So that means we are praying to our mind dhir etar nitya dham. Let my mind go to that eternal abode. Dhir etar nitya dham sakhi, where what things are happening there? Sakhi gana madhuri gan. All the sakhis are getting together and they are doing madhura gan. Sakhi gana madhuri gan. Kara dhara dhari kara yatan means they are circumambulating the Radha and Krishna. They are dancing with the folding their hands and dancing. Kishori Sang Kishora Jan. There are many Kishore and with each Kishora, Kishori is there. Kishori Sang Kishora Jan. And what is happening? Ta ta kar tal baje ta tini tini ta tini ta kranta kita dha kranta kita dha kranta kita dha. धीरट रट नित्य धाम सखी गन्नमली मधुरी गान कर धर धरि कर यतन किशोरी संग किशोर जन ताता कर ताल बाजे ता तिनी तिनी ता तिनी ता क्रांत किट धा क्रांत किट धा क्रांत किट धा. Seeing this, the Lalita Sakhi was standing outside, and then Lord Krishna saw to Lalita Sakhi, hey, why you are standing outside? Come inside. Why you are like that? Then Lalita Sakhi comes, Tata Jana Jana Tata Jana Jana Lalita Sajanya Dirigar Jana Kita Bolata Padete Nupura Tata Tini Tini Jankrita Tale Bajata Nachata Sei Gavata Sei Dirigar Jana Kita Bolata Tata Jana Jana Tata Jana Jana Lalita Sajana Dirigar Jana Kita Bolata Padete Nupura Tata Tini Tini Jankrita Tale Bajata Nachata Sei Gavata Sei Dirigar Jana Kita Bolata. And then the Ras Lila goes for the extempore. Then what goes? Jagur 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 Deya Tagur 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 Teya Jagur 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 Deya Tagur 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 Teya Keta Dei Tagate 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 Kigur Jagini Ja Tagate Kigur Jagini Ja Tagat Kigur Jagini Ja Tak 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 Ta Deya Digi 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 Ta Deya Ta Dhinna Ta To Deya Jagur Jagini Tini Tak Tak takini tinita keta tinita keta tinita keta tinita keta tiya jagitri ja jagitri ja 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 ja.
Hope you enjoyed. So by this, we will conclude our talk show. At last, I want to thank you, audience. Patiently, you hear us. I want to thank you, our respected chief guest. I want to thank you, Venkateshwar sir, and I want to thank you especially to Anur Sivu sir, who gave this opportunity to present this art in front of you, senior musicians. So, because as we have already discussed, it need to be spread. So, all seniors, again, I want to thank you all. Thank you for being here with us. Our book is going to on Mridanga. We have written a book that we want to launch by Anu Shibu sir. So that if I request to Anu Shibu sir if he can come to stage or if he's
Dr. Varadharangan sir to come on the dais. And his disciples, and also Miss Anu Agarwal for presenting the wonderful session on Shrikol. Sir K. Varadharangan to present a token of gratitude to this team.